Hi guys, I'm Vicki Clark from Dynamic Therapy Associates and DTA Schools, and I am back with yet another interactive activity. Hey guys, we have a new interactive activity for you for our All Year Core and More May theme of habitats and homes, and of course we're going to be working on these using our AAC systems. Now, before you get started, we want to make sure that we have gotten access to some visual communication supports for our students who are minimally verbal or who are non-speaking, so that they have a way to participate in our activity. So what we might be doing is we may just have some simple core boards from Project Core where we target our words, or we might have a communication system like SNAP plus Core First. Now this month's our core words are where, it, and here. Okay, so we're going to make sure before we begin that we know where to find these words in our system. If you don't have a high-tech system, that's okay. Make sure you've got your picture symbols available, even if it's just in a printed format. Okay, so then our first activity is our Here Are the Habitats. This is our click and drag activity. In this activity, we're going to be targeting our words where, here, and it by sorting out our animals into their habitats. So we're going to pick our little animal. There's our parrot, and we're going to say, where does he go? And we're going to put him here in the rainforest. So on our device, we're going to tap the word where and here as we say it, or we're going to use our core vocabulary board and tap those words where, here. And we can even say, where does it, and use our word it, go? Where does the gorilla go? It goes in the jungle right here, okay, or in the rainforest. Right, you've got multiple different habitats to play in. We've got grasslands and our freshwater. We've even got our house where we can put our little boy and this little child into their habitat. Okay, the next activity is another sorting activity, but remember, sorting for us is not just about the act of sorting, but it's about the language that we can use while we're sorting. And on this particular activity, we are sorting out human habitats and animal habitats. So you can see we have things like a group home, which would be a human habitat, and we have a freshwater inlet, which would be an animal habitat. So you're going to be talking about where, here, and put, and it in these activities, as well as talking about maybe where your students are living. Our next activity is the Where Are My Words activity, which you see in every one of our interactive sets, where we've taken screenshots from communication systems that are relevant to the subject. And then what we do here is we have a list for the students to reference and find the picture symbols on their devices. So if I wanted to go find the jungle, I could take my little pointer finger. I could move it up to point to the jungle up here. I'm going to get my check mark right here. I'm going to take that guy, move him right up here, and check off the word jungle. All right, my next activity is our What You Think. All this is just a little topic starter. You can talk about the different homes where humans and animals live with your students. You're going to have out your core boards or your communication systems and talk about where you sleep and where the polar bear sleeps, where do you eat, how it's the same and different between humans and different animals. We're going to take a look at the different places that maybe both humans and animals can live. Okay, all right, so now going down, we've got our writing activity. That's our last activity. And then this one, all we're going to do is we're going to make a list. So this is a planning list, thinking about the things that we've already talked about in the activity. So, and deciding what we want to explore in the future. So we can say, well, we're going to explore, we want to look a little bit more into penguins. We'd like to learn a little bit more about elephants. Maybe we'd like to learn a little bit more about the rainforest. Okay. Now, ideally, what you'll do here is not just click and drag the words from the word wall, but you'll go ahead and let our students have access to their keyboard so that they can actually write into this list. This is a great opportunity for them to practice the invented spelling. You don't need to go in and make sure that they spell everything perfectly. The point's not the spelling as much as it's the exposure to a writing activity that has no right or wrong answer. And then that's it. hopefully that is a fun activity for your kids. I'm excited. It's our last one of the year. We have lots of ideas for next year, so come on.